An estimated 1,000 women from minority communities are subjected to abduction, followed by forced conversion and forced marriage in Pakistan every year. India is exercising its right of reply in response to the statement by representative of Pakistan during the high-level segment. We reiterate that the entire union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh are an integral and inalienable part of India. The steps taken by the government to ensure good governance and development in these union territories are our internal matters. The violence, institutionalized discrimination, and persecution faced by Pakistan's minorities, including Christians, Sikhs, and Hindus, has continued unabated. There have been frequent attacks on the places of worship of minority communities, a grave violation of their right to freedom of religion and belief. The condition of women belonging to minority communities, notably Hindus, Sikhs, and Christians, remains deplorable. An estimated 1,000 women from minority communities are subjected to abduction, followed by forced conversion and forced marriage in Pakistan every year, according to a recent report published by the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan. Most of these women fall in the age bracket of 16 to 25 years. The fact that young women and not men or older women are the main victims of forced conversions is a telling fact about Pakistani society. Shias, Hazaras, and Ahmadiyya communities have continued to face persecution, state-condoned violence, and discrimination. Instances of repression of journalists and civil society activists are rife. Gulalai Ismail, a Pakistani human rights defender who campaigned against violence against women and enforced disappearances, which was charged with sedition, terrorism, and defamation in May 2020. In August 2020, Ms. Ismail sought refuge in the USA. As retribution, the Pakistani authorities have now arrested her father, Muhammad Ismail, on terror charges. In September 2020, UN human rights experts condemned the enforced disappearance of Idris Khattak, a former consultant with Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. Mr. Khattak had himself worked on reports on enforced disappearances in Pakistan's federally administered tribal areas before disappearing himself in November 2019 in a cruel twist of fate. The UN human rights experts have called upon the Pakistani authorities to end Mr. Khattak's secret detention at the earliest. Madam President, the recent acquittal of Omar Syed Sheikh, the Al-Qaeda terrorist and murderer of the American journalist Daniel Pearl, by the Pakistani Supreme Court is a clear example of the Pakistani establishment's nexus with such entities. And as the US Secretary of State said, it's an affront to terrorism victims everywhere. Madam President, as regards the remarks made by Turkey, we find them completely unacceptable. It's ironical for a country which has trampled upon its own civil society to pass unjustified comments on others' internal matters. As far as the subject of UN resolutions is concerned, we would advise Turkey to practice what it preaches by first implementing those UN resolutions that apply to it. As regards the OIC's statement, we reject the factually incorrect and unwarranted references to India. We regret that the OIC countries continue to allow Pakistan to misuse OIC platforms to indulge in anti-India propaganda.